Hi, I wanted to come to you today to show you about how we play the bingo. And the decorations in the back, this is 4th of July. It's not Christmas. Just thought I might put that in there. Okay, anyway. Um, yes, playing bingo, I use the bingo cards. Okay, I got these from Amazon. And the main thing that you care about is the numbers that are on there. You don't worry about the B, the INGO, or anything. You just need the numbers, okay? And you have 1 through 75, okay? So I use the bingo cards to call the bingo. I set up a group as if I'm going to do a Facebook party, but I tag it or on the cover page, just put bingo. I have the graphics all fixed up for you guys to be able to put on your page and to make your page look like a bingo party. Okay, so I'll have those in the group. But anyway, whenever you start to play bingo or start to have a Facebook party, one thing that you've got to do is invite people that are not going to prejudge you. So I always say start out with a small group of friends or relatives that you know are deeply your friends and they want to help you get started. You can even let them know, hey, I'm going to have this bingo. It's the first time I've done it. Please come to it. I need some training. Okay, they'll probably say, well, are you going to give us gifts? Well, give them a keychain, whatever. As long as it's free, they don't care. Okay, now if you're one of these and you know that you can charge for things, like you can charge $5, $10, very good, you can give bigger prizes. But if not, then don't worry about it. Give what you're giving away. Okay, now when we play the bingo, I don't use those little bingo cards that you have all the numbers on and everything like that. I learned this from somebody else. And what I do is I have the people, just for coming, they're going to get a free bingo card. Okay, and this is how you use it. You use 1 through 5 of, they pick 5 numbers out of the 1 through 75, because that's what's all your bingo cards are. They're 1 through 75, okay? And I always tell them, pick some from the beginning, some from the middle, and some from the end, because if all they've got is one card, they're not going to be a winner because you don't call all the B's, all the I's, or whatever. Anyway, okay? They get a second card if they purchase $35. I usually open up my bingos, just like I do my parties, about 3 days out, 4 days, not any more than that, because the idea is I'm going to play bingo with them, not do a party. But I open it that far out to try to get orders from them, okay? Because why I started doing the bingos was to get orders in a hurry, okay, or to date parties. Oh, and it's worked, I must say, because I wouldn't keep doing it if it didn't. Okay, but back to this. They've got one card just because they came. They're going to get another card because they've ordered Tupperware. They must order $35 or more to be able to get that second card. They also must pay for this Tupperware before the party begins at 8, 8:39, whatever time you're going to have the party. Okay, because you don't want to have to be collecting money at the last minute. Matter of fact, I will tell them an hour before the party. So if I start at 8, by 7 o'clock, that's the last order that I'm going to take. Okay, don't come up to me at 15 minutes till 8 and want to buy the Tupperware. No. Okay, uh, and to collect the money, you can go with the Facebook Pay. You can collect it however you want to. If you've got the Cash App or Zelle, however you want to do it, but you need to collect the money before, because just like at a party, if you're going to collect something from somebody or date a party for them, you need to do it before you close the party. Okay. Okay. Now they're going to get a third one if they've dated a party. Okay. Because again, why do the bingos? You always do things with a purpose. Why you do this for is because you either want orders or you want the datings. Okay. Now, and so you notice all 3 of these cards have different numbers as well. You don't have the same number on any of your cards. You don't want that. Okay. Now you say, okay, well, how's this going to work? Well, picture this as a bingo card, your first one as a bingo card. Whenever you have a bingo card and you bingo, you just bingo out of 5 numbers, whether it's diagonally, up and down, or across, right? Okay, well, that's your 5 numbers. Okay, this is another 5 numbers as if you have 2 cards to play with. This is your third one as if you have 3 cards to play with. If these are people that love to play bingo and they're real competitive, they will do all 3 things just to get just to get 3 cards. I guarantee you that has happened before. Okay, now you say, okay, how are we going to play? Once we start playing the bingo, all right, they're going to mark it out. Now, I have the free website of the Zoom. I had the 1995, but during this pandemic time, it messed up. And since you're emailing back and forth, Zoom couldn't help me. Neither could Tupperware, so I just downgraded. So I've got the free 40-minute website that will cut you off at 40 minutes. But in a way, that's really good because you can get 4 bingos in. Now, the way you're going to get 4 bingos in, you can't wait 15 minutes for these people to come into the party. Whenever you have the Zoom link out to everybody, you just give them about 5 minutes to come. If they're not all there, you go ahead and do 1 bingo. If Susie Q comes in there about 10 minutes into the game, that's okay. She can join in the next bingo. All right? You don't hold things over because you're going to run out of time. Because I will tell you, if everybody just has 1 card, it's going to take up your whole 40 minutes playing 4 bingos. And you probably won't even get through. Okay? Okay, so anyway, now this is the way you mark it out. When you play 1 game, you go across diagonally. When you play another game, you go across diagonally the other way. That's going to be like an X. That's 2 games. Then you go up and down for the 3rd game and across for the 4th game. Okay. They can use a pen or a pencil, or they can use a marker or a highlighter. Okay. You just don't want it to where it's going to mark out the number and you can't tell what number you had. All right. So anyway, this is the example that you're going to be using. And now, what I always do too, about 30 minutes before the party, okay, because I've got all the orders out of the way and everything, maybe 30 minutes to an hour before, if I've got everything out of the way, that's when I go and I tell how we're going to do the party. Now, when they come into the Zoom, and you know who's coming in, you know, whether you've got Laura, you got Maria, you've got Aurelia, whoever you've got coming in, you tell them then they need to come and they need to show themselves. They can't just have the thing with their name on it. You need to show themselves, okay, because that's the whole idea of this, is everybody sees the reactions, okay, and you also want to see the numbers that they have, okay, they have to. So I'm Julie, and here's my numbers, all right, and you see that they've got their numbers, because let me just tell you, everybody finds a way to cheat, okay? And if you have this done, it's all going to be fair, and they don't have time to write numbers. This is a very fast-paced party. Really it is. You haven't been there yet, okay? And you just don't have time for that, okay? So anyway, hopefully you got this down. Underneath this video, once I post it, just if you have any questions underneath there, put down your questions. Now, somebody did ask me a question today that was on the training last night, and they said, what if you've got a tie? Because at our bingos that we do for our team or our org, when we get together with Rachel, sometimes we have ties and we have a tiebreaker. We call the next number, and if whoever's got the next number. All right, that's the way. Or you cannot do that, especially if everybody's just got 5 numbers, and that's one of the winners is right there. So what I thought about doing is, let's just say we have a number 10, all right, and you're going to tell them that your number is between 1 and 20. The one closest to the number is going to be the winner. All right. So then each person thinks of a number, and that's the way you could break it. All right. Now, I will tell you, I've done several bingos and I've not had that problem yet, because since people are picking their own numbers very seldom, unless they did have 3 cards, would you run into that predicament of having the same bingo. All right. Because I just don't see how people would think of picking out the same 5 numbers. Right. I just don't think that'll happen. But anyway, it might. So that's a way that you might break the bingo, because you don't need to have 2 bingos at one time. All right. They need to be all at different times. Okay. Now you say, what am I going to give away as a gift? Because you say, well, everybody's already put their orders in, so you don't have a way of saying, I'll give you $5 off your order. No. So what I've done is I thought about, I do a lot of mailing, and I've learned the hard way. If you have bulky stuff, it may not cost you much, but it's going to cost you a lot to mail it. I mean, sometimes one piece like the Serving Center will cost you over $10 to mail it, okay? These is something that's new just with this catalog, and I really do like them. On one side, you have the microfiber towel, okay? On the other side, you have a scrubby thing here, and they're very, very nice. They cost us $10, All right. And so our cost on it with the 25% off is $7.50. And then you pay about a couple of dollars to mail it. And you probably say, well, now I'm sure I'm spending a lot of money on this bingo that I might not have sold $250 on. Bingos are not designed necessarily to make you money. You're going to get sales and you're going to get datings, okay? Out the party is what you're going to make the money on, okay? Because by the time you mail these out, you may spend, by the time you've got your prizes and everything, you may pay about $20 to $30 on your prizes. So if you've only sold $100 on there, you're going to go in the hole. All right. Now, if you want to, and I'm going to tell you about how to do that in just a second because I didn't tell you that. Sorry. Um, this is some nicer prizes that if you've had a big bingo or you've dated several parties. Now, let's back up. At my bingos, what I do is I'll say it. Let's just say Aurelia won, and you'll say Aurelia, congratulations, you're the winner off of this bingo. We've got to keep on going because our time is going to go out. I'll call you after, I'll text you afterwards and let you know what you got off the bingo. Okay? And that's the way you're going to do it. That relieves you of any pressure of telling them what they're going to get. So that way, depending on how your bingo went, did you date any parties? Did you sell anything or whatever? So if you didn't sell anything, you didn't date anything, just give them a keychain. But I will tell you, it's going to cost you $6 to mail that $1 keychain. Okay? If you know of another way, maybe you know another shipping. I keep saying I'm going to get this pirate shipping. I have enrolled in it, but I haven't slowed down long enough to where I can really get everything together and start off on it. Okay, because you do have to get a few things together. Okay, so anyway, you're going to have the bingo cards, and you're going to tell them how to do the bingo. Remember on the little pad that I had, excuse me, right here. So mark the pad up so you have a pad so you can show them because this is all part of it. You have to show them how, okay? And then on your gifts, whenever they're going to win, you just say, hey, I'll get with you after the party. So again, that relieves you. If you are getting the nicer gifts, now the way I also get the gifts where I feel like I'm not paying for them, I get a lot of outside orders all the time. You know, let's just say off this bingo, we got $300 worth of orders and we've made $75. Part of that, let's say $25 I spent on my postage. Well, I've still got $50 left that I got in free stuff. You know, really, I ordered whatever I could get. Let's see, I think off of a $300 party, I got $30 free Tupperware. So when I get that $30 free Tupperware, I could get 3 of these. Okay? Now, if you're not telling them at that bingo in front of everybody what everybody's getting and they get the same thing, nobody's going to know the difference. That's why, again, you say, I'll let you know after the party. I'll let you know after the party. Again, that relieves you of having any kind of pressure of anybody saying, well, she got this and I got that, whatever. Anyway, okay? All right, $10. Another thing that I've got is these. They're beautiful. They're dishcloths, okay? There you go. It says Tupperware on them. I did it right the first time. Okay, it has Tupperware on them. Okay, and you have a yellow one and you have a turquoise one. So they're very attractive. Especially, hey, these people are getting things. It didn't cost them anything for the bingo, so what should they care? Where, yes, you can give away the keychains. It cost you $6, but these little towels and everything are going to cost you less than $6 as far to mail them. Okay, this would be my most popular thing. But I mean, after you've given everybody one of these, and you got to think of something else. Okay, so anyway, oh, let me show you how I mail these particular little things. Okay, I've got the mailing envelopes like this, or I will tell you, you can go to the Dollar Tree and you can buy the mailing envelopes that are like this, and they're the manila color. They're the brown colored envelopes. It really doesn't matter. I just like the color envelopes, and I got them cheap. So anyway, you can leave it in its package. This, I took it out so you could really see it. This is Aurelia's, okay? And then you just put it back in here like so, and just flip it over, and there you go. And this probably doesn't cost but 2 Forever stamps to mail it, okay? And then just flip it over back there, put their address on it, and then put it in the mail, okay? Say, put first class on here, though. Also, you need to put first class, because if you're not going to have it metered at the post office, you need to put first class underneath there and put the 2 stamps. It's going to cost more definitely than 1 stamp. So don't put just 1 stamp on there. It needs to have at least 2 or 3 stamps on there, okay, to make sure it's going to get there. All right. Hopefully I've answered all the questions that you might have. If you have any other questions about the bingo, please put underneath, post them underneath here in the comment section so that I can come back and answer them for you. Okay, thank you so much, and hopefully this is going to help you to start having your bingos, and let me know how they turn out. Okay, bye bye.